feed on Rashaba's YouTube channel to you on the countdown. The top 100 underrated hip hop songs of all time. Let's get into it. We're going to resume with number 56. Number 56, Kool Rap and Polo, DJ Polo. Erase Racism, 1990. That was off the One Dead or Alive album. It was not known for being conscious. G-Rap released this record as a single addressing racism featuring Big Daddy Kane and Biz Markie. This was not like Kool Rap. This is different sides of Kool Rap. If you look think of Kool Rap, the street narratives, mafioso style things, that's how he did, being lyrical. But he showed a different side that he can do a song talking about, racism and stuff like that. So this is a very underrated song, even though it was released as a track, the video was done. I remember that video at the time, but I think this song was very underrated in his career as an artist because it contrasted dual gritty street gangster rap, features a generally whimsical Biz Markie hook, gets overshadowed by the horror cuts on the 1990 album Wanted or Dead or Alive. And the catalyst of this song was because of Yusef Hawkins, being murdered in a hate crime in 1989, age 16 in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. And the Juice Crew force, you had Kool V, Biz Markie, Big Daddy Kane. Well, Kool V did the production. I think he produced it. I don't think he rapped on it. So Biz Markie featured on it, and Big Daddy Kane, making references to the civil rights movement, Nelson Mandela being free. So it's overlooked and underrated because, again, Kool Rap was not known for doing songs that were socially conscious. He was into street narratives, talking about the streets, what's going on in the hood, all that stuff, mafioso stuff. That was his style. So it was rare to see him go on a different path on a song like this and talk about being socially conscious. And that's the thing about this song that made him unique because he's always into street tales and stuff like that, hardcore. But to go into that direction was something that was unheard of. Show that he can do it if he wanted to. But and plus at the time, you had to have something that was positive. You had to talk about being Afrocentric or being a street, being part of being socially conscious, having a message in your music. In a sense, being socially conscious, be historical, talk about Black history, talk about race, whatever it is. Sometimes you had to do that to fit in. Like, okay, I can go with that too. But so that song, demonstrated that. And then you talk about Biz Marquis's interpolation of Three Dog Nights, Black and White. Yeah, he was singing that. The ink is black, the page is white. Together we learn how to read and write. Stuff like that. Feels unusually campy next to the serious subject matter. The ink is black, the page is white. Together we learn how to read and write. That was from Three Dog Nights, Black and White song. So Biz Markie, rest in peace to him, did an interpolation of that, saying the ink is black, the page is white. Together we learn how to read and write. So this album, legacy overshadowed by the iconic, again, cinematic mafioso rap classics, like songs like Streets of New York. So it was something that, Kool Rap showed, hey, I could do this. I could do a socially conscious record and still, be where I need to be as far as like the street narratives, be lyrical, stuff like that. Because it was the second single that was off the album One Dead or Alive. And the video, if you remember the video, I remember the video very vividly. I remember the video that the guy sitting on the steps, rappers, that was sitting on the steps, DJ Polo, Biz Markie, Kool V, Big Daddy Kane sitting on, the steps. And they was rhyming and rapping and doing their thing, talking, whatever, being the guy. I think Fat Five Freddy was in the video. Fat Five Freddy, I think. So this song was released on November 14th, 1990. Biz Markie and Kool V actually, co-produced the song. There's a music video again. Fat Five Freddy was in. Yeah, he was. And actually, here's another thing that stands out too. That's interesting. Good thing I picked this song at the time I did. And I wrote the book. I had published that because there's some songs that I crossed out and I wanted to include another song. But originally I put this song on the list because underrated because again, Kool Rap wasn't that kind of rapper that's going to rap about being conscious socially. He's going to be lyrical. He's going to talk about street narratives. Try to get into trying to get that, street native on the side things and talk about, mafioso stuff like that. Being a hustler, whatever it is. But this song was definitely underrated. Another thing too about this song, Erase Racism, the video that was shot, it was directed by Fat Five Freddy, and it was filmed in Jersey City, New Jersey, on 7th and 8th Streets, and at the historic Jersey City Harshamus Cemetery. Not actually Bensonhurst where Yusef Hawkins was killed. So they direct this video. Fat Five Freddy did the video in Jersey City, in New Jersey. In New Jersey. Didn't know that. I always knew that, the video. I saw the video. I remember the video. But I thought that was like shot in New York, but it was shot in New Jersey, Jersey City. So that's interesting nugget. Because they're inspired by Yusef Hawkins. That's the background of the song. It was following, what happened to Yusef Hawkins. They think they did it in memory of him. But that music video was shot in Jersey City, by Fat Five Freddy. Yep. So that was the second single of the album. So that's basically it, man. Thanks for hitting the like button. Appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. It helps the channel, obviously. So that's it. Appreciate it. Now it's over like 700 subscribers. I don't know who subscribed now, but I saw the subscribing number of 700. Appreciate that. Continue to build on it. Continue to keep subscribing if you like the content. So that's it. I'll come back at 2 o'clock with another 55, the 55th underrated hip-hop song in hip-hop history. We're going to continue with that. Racism. Kool Rap, DJ Polo, featuring Biz Markie and Big Daddy Kane. Till then, talk to you at 2 o'clock.